Welcome to the video. This video is following on from the last video, so if you've not watched that, you might want to go watch it. It don't relate too much, but I'm just at the same place and it's called Stanage Edge, so I'm exploring the rest of that today, and then we're going to head over to a place called Thor'S cave, which looks quite interesting too. I had the weirdest dreams last night. So obviously you'll have had them dreams where it feels like it's really happening to you, and that was sort of all of my night, every dream that I had, because I know that you go through like different dream cycles. Dreams are something that I'm like quite interested in. I've tried to lucid dream and stuff in my time, and I've done like some kind of weird dreaming, but not quite like a lucid dreaming. But either way, whenever I'm camping, I end up in quite a light sleep, just because there's like lots of like sensory input. There's lots of wind and noise, and I'm on a hard ground. It's like it's not the same as being inside. I love it, like I prefer it. But anyway, my dreams last night was proper weird. I end up in like a really light sleep. It's not as much of a deep sleep when I'm camping. So I was in this light sleep, and it genuinely feels like you can hear it. Like, imagine this, like you're laid in your tent and it's as if you're awake but you're actually asleep. And people are like walking around the tent, and like people was like touching me through the tent, and it felt so real. I was like, I felt like I was awake and I could feel it. So then I waited and like, no, it's not actually touching me. And then I had to open my eyes to just double check. I was like, yeah, no one's touching me, it's actually okay. But that's the sort of dream that I had. And the other dream was a little bit shorter. I couldn't really remember it all. But like I was again in this light sleep where it feels like I'm awake. So like I'm in my tent awake but asleep, and like I can get out of my tent and it's like as if it's all the same surroundings but I'm still asleep. And like this thing started landing, and I was like, what is that? It like had like, it looked like it was aged, like mossy, like old, like a really old big stone that was like landing. So I was like, what is that? And I just figured it was like a UFO, and like these beings got out of it, and like that was pretty much it. I started like running away, and so I like got hid behind some rocks, and there was just kind of like a couple of them just looking at me. And that was pretty much all that I remember from the dream, because obviously you only remember little segments of it. I wish I could remember it all. If you ended up watching yesterday's video, you'll have seen I teased at going into a cave that was sort of halfway up a rock face, and I believe it's just in there, so we're going to go explore it now. Never mind, we got the wrong one. But it's still pretty cool up here, not going to lie. Still pretty cool. I've walked all the way down this face and I cannot seem to find the cave. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna have to do a bit more exploring. I think I must have gone past it, so I'm gonna try and double back down and hopefully we can find it. Hey, we found it. It's just hiding just over there. Let's go, boy. Cool. Well, that was so cool. I'm really glad I saved that for today and didn't end up doing it yesterday. What the plan is, I'm going to follow this edge back around towards the car and we're going to head to Thor's cave. Apparently there's another one of these at this side. We've made the journey. I've just parked up. I'm not going to take the bag because there's just no point. I don't know if it's going to be decent enough to sort of camp on, and it's still early yet. So we're going to go and explore and keep an eye out for a decent spot to camp tonight, and hopefully we'll find somewhere I can go get the stuff and come back. Well, that was awesome. That's Thor's cave. I literally seen like 2 pictures and I was like, yeah, we'll go there. I'm like obsessed with Thor. He's like the most handsome man that's ever graced the earth. Who isn't obsessed with Thor? So we have to go check his cave out. I'm heading back to the car to grab some gear and we're gonna go try and find a spot to camp for the night. Gonna end this trip off properly and go get a pint. That pint was actually so nice. It was a local pale ale and it's just sorted me right out. Like, we're camping and like the food that you eat, it's quite light food. Like normally I eat a lot more and I eat a lot more healthier normally. So the beer has just lined my stomach with just goodness. I'm very happy. The plan is we're gonna get the bag packed back up and we're going to head back towards Thor'S cave and try and get, there seem like there's quite a few walks around there, so we're going to try and get set up somewhere around there and camp for the night. Right guys, I'm going to wrap the video up here. I've found my camping spot for the night. It's just tucked behind this wall here. I climbed right to the top of the mountain to see if I could get set up there and have some nice views, but you probably could tell from the footage that I would have just been getting paggered by the wind, which I did not fancy. I've thoroughly enjoyed this little trip. Like all of these little expeditions that I go on and these little trips, it feels like really progressive sort of time, and it's just time alone, time to just get your head screwed on, think and do the things that you're wanting to do, and it just feels really productive for me. I'm just really enjoying life. I'm really enjoying broadcasting it onto YouTube, and I hope that you guys are enjoying watching it. As I say, this is where I'm camping, so I'm going to get set up now and just chill out for the rest of the night. I just want to say one last time, thank you so much for watching the videos. I thoroughly appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.